Simon & Schuster Audio presents A Very Private School, a Memoir by Charles Spencer, read by the author, with an afterword written and read by the author.
For Buzz. One of the luckiest things that can happen to you in life is, I think, to have a happy childhood. Agatha Christie. I'm not writing to solicit any special sympathy. People survive much worse and never put pen to paper. I'm writing in order to take charge of my childhood. Hilary Mantel. Preface. This is a look back at how things too often were 50 years ago in the English private educational system. Madewell Hall, the school at which I boarded from the age of 8 to 13, was built on a lie common to institutions of its type, on the cock and bull notion that children were better off under its roof, learning to be biddable, influential members of society, rather than living as we should have done, as nature intended, with our families. This book is a blend of chronicle and memoir that's intended to stand as a piece of modern history, a record of a time not so far back when things were quite different for children in these most privileged of English academic settings. There were no emails or mobile phones in the 1970s, of course, and we boys at Madewell had no access to a landline. During the 3 annual terms, each of some 12 or 13 weeks, contact with our parents was a Sunday letter home, written under supervision. But it's not just the tools of interaction that were different. Privileged parents back then tended to devote less direct energy to their children than is expected and considered normal now. The limitations set around communication and the nature of our family relationships back then made abuse possible, indeed more likely, and hard to detect. Madewell was typical of the boarding schools of its time in being effectively a closed community. It attracted staff who were drawn to this blend of quiet and secrecy. Some of them welcomed power and status and the ability to cut with the outside world. Many of these adults weren't there for the boys' best interests, but to meet their own darker needs. While abuse in boarding schools is impossible to eradicate, owing to the flaws of humankind.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?